Hi, welcome to Boomhauer 69's channel, and today Boomhauer is gonna talk about a video I'm trying to make go viral all over the internet. It's about this church right behind me. First off, I want to apologize for the wind noise. I don't have any windscreen filter protection on this camera, and I'm just using the built-in camera's phone, so I do apologize for if the audio is a little weird. And plus, behind me there's a road, so I do apologize for any traffic noise you hear here, because this church is right in the downtown Saranac, Michigan. Now, this church here was built around the 1800s, around the same time when Saranac, Michigan was founded. This church is over 100 years old. I think it's almost about now going, I think, on 200 years old. It's around the same year this town was founded, was when this church was built. This could possibly be one of the first churches in Saranac, or the second first church, or maybe third or fourth. I'm not 100% sure on that, if this is technically the first church or not. But anyways, my goal with trying to make that video I did about this church go viral, that I've been trying to get everyone to share and make go viral the past few days, is my goal was to simply, through ad revenue on that video, make that video go viral, put advertisements on the video, and through the ad revenue hopefully make enough money off that video where I could buy this church and fix it up and make it something that would benefit the community and the local missionaries in our beautiful Great Lakes state of Michigan and stuff. My idea was, I thought if it'd be possible, this church is considered a two-story building because it has such a high ceiling. I thought it would be neat to convert. It's not a two-story building, but it's classified as one. I thought it'd be neat to put a second story in there and build like a second level, a second story, a second floor, and make the second floor living quarters. Add like some I call it dormitory style rooms, like, you know, a lot of typical colleges have and stuff. Like a little room where it has a couple beds and some dressers and stuff. Make like some dormitory style rooms, or maybe if possible, maybe add a couple like small, like maybe 1 to 2 bedroom apartments, if that was possible. Maybe apartments or something. But I would probably more lean towards building like more like dormitory style rooms if it was possible, but something that could benefit the missionaries in our area and stuff, because Saranac is right dab in the middle of two major cities. On the west side here, on the left of me, is the city of Grand Rapids. If you go that way 20 miles, you're in the big city of Grand Rapids, where Grand Rapids has a lot of medical centers. They have the medical mile, they call it, with all the hospitals. They have Butterworth, you know, St. Mary's, Blodgett, and a bunch of hospitals and medical centers, shopping centers, and a lot of stuff that could benefit a missionary. And then over here on my right, it would be east, is the state capitol. If I go that way about 30, 35, 40 miles that way, is the state capital of Michigan's capital of Lansing, which would be benefited, which I thought would be perfect, is the Lansing Capitol building, because then missionaries that have to maybe go to the government offices in Lansing and stuff, go to the state capitol and maybe get permission to enter certain countries to do missionary work and stuff, and have to maybe get some special papers from the office itself. They could easily do that and go to the Lansing Capitol building if they need to, you know, talk to government people about going to certain countries and stuff. I thought that would be beneficial. And then plus, over that side, there's a town that has a Secretary of State office, Department of Motor Vehicles, DMV Secretary of State office, where they can go to renew their driver's license, passports, whatever, labor and stuff, so there's a lot of stuff to benefit. And also, Lansing is another big city that has shopping centers and medical centers and a lot of things that could easily benefit a missionary group and stuff. And that's what I thought would be neat. And then plus two, adding a kitchen in this church and stuff would also benefit the community, because I thought it would be neat maybe if I had the funding to do so, put a kitchen in there and sometime get like a foods permit or something, and maybe throughout the year do meals and stuff for the local people in our area in need, and to kind of benefit the local homeless and people in need and help with meals and stuff. I thought that would be a great thing to do and stuff, and stuff. But yeah, that's one of my goals. Was I would love to, even if I couldn't do these things that I talk about, I would still love to make that video go viral and just help fix this church up, and even help just make it where if the end result is just ending up selling it to somebody and stuff, help raise money to basically just to fix it up and sell it to somebody that could even possibly do something with it as well. If I couldn't, for some reason, couldn't make what I would like to do happen, then sell it to fix it up and sell it to another Christian organization that could use it for Christian related purposes. This is a Methodist church. It was a Bible Methodist church. It was part of the Bible Methodist connections of churches for many years, and I just wanted to make that video go viral is because I just simply hate seeing buildings just deteriorate, disappear, and being that this is part of Michigan's history and part of this town's history and stuff, I would just hate to see it somebody buy it in the condition it is, and then they just tear it down and bulldoze it and stuff. And if I could, I would love to try to save this old building and fix it up, bring it up to date, and just simply make it what a modern day church should be. And since I know people that are missionaries and stuff, and I thought it would be cool to maybe, if I could, try to make it something that would benefit the missionaries and stuff, especially missionaries who are coming back to the States, and if they ain't got no place to live, be able to convert this in some living quarters where they could have a place to stay, and also make it a place of worship where they would have a spot to worship and stuff, and continue their worshiping, and have a place to stay while they figure out how to get back on their feet. Or they're just simply, coming back to the States to maybe travel around Michigan and talk about their ministry and stuff, and what they're doing and what their missions goal is and stuff, give them temporary housing and stuff to be able to do that stuff. I know hotels, they can get quite pricey and stuff, and be able to, one way or another, help benefit. And then we also have a person in here doing work, helping bring his family close to God and stuff, and he's been trying to bring his family closer to Christ and stuff. And I think it would be neat to own this building and let him also to be able to continue worshiping in here and continue to do that ministry and stuff, and want him to be able to have a place to continue his ministry and help bring his family closer to God and stuff. He's actually a person that is actually related to me, my father's cousin. It's his son is a pastor and been pastoring his family inside the church here to help bring them closer to God. And I think it would be neat to be able to buy this church and fix it up as well, and let him as well continue ministry work and stuff, and continue to do his ministry there, and helping and bringing his family and stuff to God and stuff, and be able to let him continue his ministry there. Because even if I couldn't, for whatever reason may be, not be able to make it kind of benefit the missionary, I would still love to fix it up and and make it something that's going to benefit God and benefit the community and stuff. Maybe even find a pastor and sister and have a and talk to the Bible Methodists about maybe finding a Bible Methodist pastor and that would like to have a church to continue his ministry there, because I'm personally not a builder or a carpenter. I don't know how to do any building things, so I don't know what it would take to make it a mission housing. I don't know if this building's simply too big, too small, whatever the case may be, but what would be neat to probably do is maybe possibly, if could, add a second story to this building, add a second floor, make it a second story building, and maybe just have one apartment upstairs and possibly just a place for a pastor to stay a place for the pastor to stay and continue our worshiping ministry here, or whatever the case may be. But I would just simply would like to save this church and fix it up and figure out, okay, what would God want me to do with it? What if I had the money, what would God want me to do with it? And just basically save the building. And that's basically my whole intention would be, is just to make that video go viral and be able to save this historical building and make it a church again, make it a place of worship, and be able to something that's going to benefit the community and save a piece of Michigan's history, save a piece of the United States history and stuff. And that's why I'm so gung-ho about trying to get that video and getting all these people to, hey, share my video and stuff. And so if you're wondering why is he so gung-ho about trying to make this video go viral, it's because I want to be able to save this building and stuff. And if I could do it, if I could get enough revenue money off of it, I would buy this church, fix it up, hire a construction crew to come in and fix it up and make it new again, basically, and along the way during that process be able to possibly do some video and of the repairs and stuff, and create some content for the channel by filming the construction crew doing work on it and stuff. And that's what I would love to do with this old building and stuff, because I personally know what happens when you let a piece of history just become a hole in the ground and you let God, Mother Nature, take over. You let God take over the building and you just let a building set and crumble and nothing been done with it. Because I had a family member years ago, a grandfather of mine, a grandpa, that bought a 100-year-old whole centennial farmhouse, and that needed a new roof and new foundation, and he just didn't fix the house up. He bought it as a fixer-upper, and I don't know what his reasons were, but he just let the house sit vacant and didn't fix it up and repair it, and he just let nature take it over, where over time storms and stuff just little by little knocked in the house, and the weather and nature and stuff just let it go to the point where now that place is just a hole in the ground and just a faded memory. And I would personally just hate to see that with this building. I would hate to see it just become a faded memory, and because to me it's over 100 years old. I feel it's part of Saranac's history, it's part of Michigan's history. I even feel like it's part of the United States history and stuff, and I would just love to be able to save this church and make it beautiful again and make it wonderful, be able to have the money to strip it right down to the bare bones and redo it from the ground up and put all new wiring on it and all new whatever it needs, be able to, new windows, doors, you name it. Like you can see right here, the old wood, it's got old wood siding and paint chipping away. I'd love to be able to tear that old wood siding down and put new nice siding on it and make it a beautiful church and stuff, and help bring up the value and the people around it too, because I know when you fix stuff up and you bring up the value of something, it also brings up the value of the neighborhood and stuff, and I know that would benefit the people that live around the property and stuff. And I just personally would hate to see this church become a faded memory, and I would love to be able to help save it one way or another, save it and stuff. And my main intentions would be is to be able to fix it up and make something that would benefit the local missionary groups in the area and stuff, and help out the local missionaries in the neighborhood. That's what I thought would be perfect for it. And the only reason why I think that is because the perfect location of Saranac, where Saranac is located, you got Grand Rapids, Bits, about 25 minutes that way, and then 30-40 minutes that way you got the capital of Lansing, Michigan, where they could go and do whatever they need, government wise, because the state capital and government office is that way toward in Lansing is the state capital of Michigan, and so you have all the quick easy access to the government buildings and stuff, and we're not far from the interstate where you can hop on I-96, go to Lansing easily, and if you're a missionary, do what you need to do and stuff. And so yeah, that's just why I've been trying really hard to get that video to go viral and stuff, because I just want to save this building from becoming just a memory, because I hate seeing old buildings disappear, and I'm afraid that's what's going to happen to this building, and I'd like to save it and be able to make it beautiful again, and make it what it once was, and make it new again and stuff. But that's why I've been trying to get that video to go viral and stuff. I'll put the video link in the description and in the comment section, and you would please share that video with everyone you know. Go watch that video right now and share it with everyone you know, because by you watching that video and sharing that video with everyone you know and helping make it go viral, you're going to help me be able to save a piece of Michigan history, a piece of this little town's history and stuff. Because this town was founded in the 1800s, and that's when this church was built, around the 1800s and stuff. And I would greatly appreciate it. I know the people that owns this building, if I can make it go viral, they would appreciate it. A lot of people would appreciate it. That not just me, but a ton of people and stuff. And especially people who love history and historical old history and old buildings, and stuff. And so yeah, that's why I want to make that video go viral so bad and stuff. And I hope this answers your questions and stuff. I do apologize for the wind noise, because I'm just using the built-in camera on this, the built-in microphone on this camera, so I do apologize for the wind noise and the traffic background, because there's a road right behind this camera, so I do apologize for the traffic noise and stuff. But that's why I've been trying to make that video go viral, and hope this answers all your questions. If you like this sort of content, give this video a thumbs up. Comment your thoughts below. I love reading the comment section and hearing what you people have to say. So I want to take time to say thank you all, and to everybody that's been sharing that video, watching that video, that has watched the video and shared the video. I want to take the time to thank you all from the bottom of my heart, because you're truly going to help me. You're truly helping me out, and I truly appreciate it and stuff. And thank you for all watching Boomhauer 69's channel, and thank you for helping me make YouTube a possibility in my life, and helping me grow this channel and stuff. Because without you people watching and subscribing to my channel, I wouldn't be able to make this all possible. I want to say thank you all, and hope you all have a good day.